To commemorate the recent Exposition Universelle, itself a celebration of luxury and prosperity, the French government declared June 30, 1878, a national holiday. The holiday, called the Fête de la Paix, celebration of peace, also marked France's recovery from the disastrous Franco-Prussian War of 1870 to 1871 and the bloody, divisive Paris Commune that followed. From his second-floor window, Édouard Manet captured the holiday afternoon with his most precise, staccato brushwork in a patriotic harmony of the reds, whites, and blues of the French flag that waves from the new building's windows. The urban street was a principal subject of Impressionist and Modernist painting. Many artists aimed to show not only the transformation and growth of the industrial age but how it also affected society. Manet's eyes saw both elegant passengers in handsome cabs and, in the foreground, a worker carrying a ladder. The hunched amputee on crutches, perhaps a war veteran or beggar, passes by fenced in debris left from the construction of a new train track. Manet's sensitivity to the associated costs and sacrifices tempered his optimistic view of national pride and newfound prosperity.
Since in January 1871 the German Allies had proclaimed the new German Empire. A ceasefire was agreed in February, and after a small revolution in Paris had to be crushed, the Paris Commune, both nations signed the Treaty of Frankfurt in May of 1871. The treaty saw the Germans continue to occupy parts of France until a large war indemnity was paid. The French also agreed to recognise the new German Empire, and of course Germany would annex the territory of Alsace-Lorraine, or should I say Alsace-Lothringen. The Franco-Prussian War was now over, and it had absolutely colossal implications for history. It saw the unification of the German Empire, which fundamentally shifted the balance of power in Europe. The annexation of Alsace-Lorraine would dominate French politics for the next 4 decades and guarantee French hostility to
Edward Manet biography 1832 to 1883. Edward Manet was a French painter who depicted everyday scenes of people and city life. He was a leading artist in the transition from realism to impressionism. Who was Edward Manet? Edward Manet was fascinated by painting at a young age. His parents disapproved of his interest, but he eventually went to art school and studied the old masters in Europe. Manet's most famous works include The Luncheon on the Grass and Olympia. Manet led the French transition from realism to impressionism.